Okay. There we go. Oh. There we go. Oh my goodness. Look what we got. Look at this spot. Ooh, bait everywhere. Deal.
What is up, Matt? First, welcome back to another bank fishing mission. You guys have been loving the bank fishing videos, so I thought, why not go explore some new ponds? It's exactly what we're doing today. I just straight up went to Google Earth, picked out a few new places down here in Texas. I'm ready to go learn some and figure out what we can catch, and you guys can learn along with me. You've been telling me you love the bank fishing videos, so we're gonna keep it up. Look how unique this spot is right here. It's very small. It's a long slender spot right in the middle of a neighborhood, and I pulled up and I saw one thing that I really like, and that is bait fish everywhere right here. If there's bait fish, pretty good chance there's gonna be some big old swan donkeys here too. I mean, as far as tackle goes, I brought a freaking smorgasbord of everything. I got plastics, I got giant baits, tiny baits, topwaters, crankbaits, jigs, a little bit of everything. If it swims in here, we're gonna freaking catch it. I've been getting asked all the time in my DMs and in the comments, you know, how do you go find these spots on Google Earth, on Google Maps that have all these fish in them? Well, there's a couple different things I look for, and I'm gonna make a video on that if this one gets to 5,000 likes. So hit the like button right now if you wanna go learn how to go catch fish, hopefully catch fish like we have been lately at all the ponds. But enough of me talking. We just need to learn this body of water as quick as possible and break it down. Let's catch up. I mean, this is awesome. We got bait fish swirling all over the place. We had a heron right here that actually spooked, but I am noticing all these little swirls and everything are tiny little fish. So I'm starting off with this little 6 cents finesse crank. This is the 25X, one of my favorite little crankbaits for just tiny bodies of water like this. Looks like there's bait everywhere moving around in this creek, but I'm gonna kind of start by some of the sides here. Hopefully there's not too much. Definitely bogged up on something there. Oh, just a leaf. I was gonna say, hopefully there's not too much slimy grass, otherwise we won't be throwing the crankbait very long. But this is just an awesome bait for covering bodies of water really quickly, finding some active, aggressive fish. It is morning, so hoping they're feeding a little bit right now. Sun just came up, and it mimics these tiny bait fish that these fish are probably eating really well. I think I alluded to this in a video the other day, but 6 Cents is holding their biggest sale of all time right now. I mean, probably something you want to check out. You can actually get up to 70% off if you use that MF10 code on top of the savings already. Can't believe they're doing it, but apparently we're trying to blast open some warehouse space so we can get a whole bunch of new slaunchy baits, including some little prototypes we've been working on for a long time. So yeah, like I told you in the video the other day, guys, if you make an order on 6 Cents, just take a screenshot of it, send it to me as a message on Facebook or Instagram, and I will get it added to my story, shout you guys out, because I appreciate all your support. Man, this thing's got a ton of bait fish, but it is shallow. I'm grinding bottom, and this bait only dives like 3 or 4 feet. It's probably not ideal, especially in the middle of summer. Burn them up a little bit. I feel like any bass that would be in here would be an absolute gorge fest, because there's little bait literally dimpling the surface everywhere. I don't know if you guys could see that in like the chest cam with the wide angle and everything. It looks right. I'm hitting random things on the bottom. I suspect that's little sticks and little rocks, maybe even on the edge of this wall. Bait's definitely down there deflecting, doing what it needs to be doing. Don't know. We might be moving to another one, but that's okay. I got about 10 mapped out to hit today, so we got options. Oh, we had one. Had to pick up a little finesse, a little drop shot. You guys liked the finesse video in the pool the other day. That was fun shooting that. I don't know if Coleslaw liked it. He was underwater for 8-9 minutes at a time. It's good for him though, right? This is the exact setup I was telling you guys about though, that I've been throwing my drop shot on like crazy. And it's been the absolute ticket in this super hot August weather. A little purple worm, a little drop shot. Decided to come back where I started on the end of this little pond right here, because I kind of figure, you know, it's a big wide open nothingness. The fish likely congregate towards one end or the other, potentially. Please don't suck lake number 2. Looks good. Throw a crankbait. We got some little spillway action going on with some moving water. I don't know where the water's coming from. Damn sprinkler system or something? I don't know. It hasn't rained here in about 3 months. Okay, that's not what I was expecting, but we're on the board with the mini crank, with the Gigantor. What are you doing eating that, bud? Spot should have bigger bass. Big ass drain right here. Come on. Oh, that was a big one. That one freaking
stopped it. Guys, don't be afraid to throw back to the same spot after a small one eats it. Sometimes, once in a while, the small ones will just get to it a little bit quicker than the big ones do. That one just did not stick. One of those where they eat it so hard they don't get hooked. I mean, that was like at least a 4-pounder. I saw them flash. Now it's good to see there's some good ones in this pond though. I was kind of starting to be suspicious. Okay. By a mini crank. Definitely a snagger than I expected. There we go. Oh, that one feels a little better. Not a giant. What do we got here? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, what's up, bud? Hell yeah, nice little 2-pounder. Move to another drain. It's the first real one we've caught today. We caught that little baby guy, but that's the first real guy. Sorry about your grass and everything there, bud. Once again, not a giant, but I'll take him today. You know, it's super hot. It's August. Little Divine swim jig. Little Divine swim bait trailer too. Looks like a little tiny guy, but actually I bit him down to kind of mimic a little tiny bait fish. When I'm fishing these little ponds like this, I like that little tiny bait. Ooh, I just got smashed again. I like that little profile. I kind of wish I had that little mini crank tied on right here because there's a bunch of rocks and stuff out there. I'm gonna tie another one on, I think. But swim jig gets the call, got the job done on that fish. Hopefully there's some more right here. Apparently I only brought 2 of the mini cranks, which was a fail, but this color's been good to me for so long. This little bluegill color, the way it's rocky, janky, but super shallow in there. You definitely want a bait that makes contact the entire way, and that's what this guy will do, except he's not going to dive into it super hard to the point where he gets snagged right away like his friend did that gave his life. Oh shoot, look at this current ripping over this wall. I just don't even know where the water is coming in at. That's what we need to find. Out is good too though. There we go, there we go. Little mini crank guy. Emphasis on the little. Whew. Oh no, there we go. Look at him go all the way back in the lake. Made the right adjustment, putting that little dude on, little mini crank, but size wise not so much. Let's get it big now. There we go, there we go. Yahtzee. I thought my other guy was in the water. He just flopped back in. I didn't double up or anything. I'm gonna get hooked by one of these peckers, I swear. You know, they're little guys, but it's the first time to this pond. I can't hate it. It's a mean little Tim. So this spot is just absolutely perfect. We got the whole pond out there, and I don't know where the water's coming from, but it is blasting out right here. So we got rocks on both sides. We got riprap out in the middle of it too. I'm deflecting it every time I throw that bait down there. And I mean, that's textbook spot for fish to set up, especially this time of year when you need some current to make something happen, when everything's super stagnant still. We haven't had any rain, there's no grass in here. And look at that, we got a little mussel in there too. So bass don't eat the mussels, but other stuff in the food chain does. There we go. I knew we had to get that angle just right with that little square bill. Worked it down the side of them rocks in that drain. Not a big one, but hey, maybe it's a big one for this pond. I don't even know. Thanks for playing, bud. Well, this looks good. I hope it's good. Well, I'll be honest, guys, to say today has been a struggle would be the understatement of the year. I've actually been to like 7 or 8 ponds now. Don't think any of those probably made the cut, the ones I didn't catch fish at, that is, but I'm at one of the last ones because it looks awesome. Found this one on Google Earth. We have a drain right here that actually has some moving water. I don't know if you can see, but some darker water coming in, and then there's a whole pond back behind it with muddier water, kind of mixes right in this spot. If I can't catch any right here, then I'm pretty much brain dead and probably should give up fish as a whole. Nah, I shouldn't say that. It's kind of the toughest time of the year, but we're gonna try some more sneaky stuff, try a couple different baits. I'm seeing a lot of bait dimpling on the surface, some shad, I'm seeing some bluegill swimming around, so there's bait fish here. I might start switching up to something a little higher in the water column. I don't know, we need to make some changes though. This is the last spot. We need to get some, let's do it. There we go. Oh no. Shit. I mean, this was freaking delightful right here. Pull my swim jig through there. Bam! Wasn't a big one though. Maybe we'll get a bigger one here soon. Kind of looks like a little shaky head spot to me too. Let me get that tied up. Yeah, water's clean actually coming in right here. It's dark. The rest of the pond out here is brown, but this water is real dark colored. coming in. I could see a bunch of bait flickering right here, so I had to stop on the way in. Ah, one had it. I can see just a little bit of water moving up there, so I really like this spot. I got another one. Ah, one just smashed it right there as I dropped it down. This is good though. We're seeing there's definitely some fish here. I don't know why they're not getting the hook. Hopefully it's not because they're 4 inches long. There we go. There we go. That's a pretty good fish too. Mm-hmm. That's a beefy dude. Listen to him popping his mouth trying to dump that worm. No, sir. Nope, not happening. You're the best fish I've hooked today. I'm not letting you go. It's embarrassing. That's the best fish. Look how that fish is built. He's in there friggin' eating. God dang, took some work though. Finally got that shaky head on. You fucking bet. 6 cents shaky worm. Real light guy, just feathering it along the bottom. You guys saw how that bait looks underwater in that little video I did the other day. Awesome, you know, like it should. But yeah, this bite, I mean, middle of the day, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now. Doesn't get much tougher than that this time of year, so I'm just doing whatever I can to get bit, and throwing something crazy finesse like this is the way to go if there's no active ones left. Let's see if I can make this happen. Oh God. Oh my goodness. Look what we got.
Well guys, to say the least, that was not my best showing. It's mid-August. It's like 110 degrees every day. It's miserable out here. I'm just trying to catch something. You guys like videos like this where I just kind of hop around and go to different spots and try to talk my way through helping you catch some more fish? I don't know, let me know. But there was one thing yesterday that made me very, very excited. I stopped by the 6 Cents fishing shop and I got this box of baits. Over $500 worth of 6 Cents fishing tackle in this box right here. And although I'd love to have it for myself, you know, since that's about all I use in all my videos, I'm gonna give it away to one of you lucky MFers, all of it, in the next video. So stay tuned. You might want to hit the subscribe button. You might want to hit the notification bell because one of you guys is going home with that. I'm shipping it off to you, so be checking back for the next video for that. But I'm gonna continue baking in the sun, get back to doing a little bit editing on this video, and I'll catch you guys the next couple days. I'm out of here. Peace.